Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Bumi and today we are watching The Ocean is Way Deeper Than You Think by the channel RealLifeLore. Yes, this one was suggested to me by FrostDraken5 over here. And yeah, I already know that the ocean is way deeper than what most people think. The Marianas Trench and the Challenger Deep is very close to home. It's just right about there. I'll probably put a map there or something, but but yeah, it's very close to our country. It's practically in our. I think it's still in our tectonic plate. I'm not sure. I'm not good with the geography, but at least I myself have always heard that we've explored more about. Well, not really explored, but we know more about space than we do our own oceans, and that that statement always blows my mind because how can we know something more about what's out there than what we currently do have here in our own planet? And yeah, I guess pressure is just a really difficult mistress to contend with. Um, I believe, what's his name? Was it James Cameron, the one who actually went down to Challenger Deep and came back up? Obviously, pressures deep down in the ocean is really strong. Even our best submarines, I don't think, at least the military ones, are not equipped to go down that deep. So yeah, you basically need a very specialized submersible to be able to reach depths that low because of obviously the pressure that you have to deal with. It will crush you like an aluminum can if you just go there willy-nilly. But yeah, I'm excited to see what Real Life Lore has in store for us. So remember, if you like my reactions, don't forget to leave a like. Let me know your thoughts on the video down in the comment section below and consider subscribing. Also, don't forget to leave your suggestions on what I should check out next. And by the way, let's skip tribute videos for now because I've been getting a lot of copyright claims because of the music that they use on those videos, and quite frankly, I don't want it to escalate into a strike. Hopefully you'll understand, but that being said, let's go ahead and watch the video.
The ocean is really deep. Deeper, in fact, than most of us realize. If you were to shave off all of the land from the tops of every continent and island in the world and fill up the ocean's deepest points with
Not
that
enough.
land, then the entire Earth would be covered in an ocean 2 miles deep.
Mhm.
3/4 of our planet is already covered in water, though, and it goes a lot deeper than just 2 miles. Let's start with a sense of scale. This dot right here is the size of an average human, this slightly larger dot is the size of an elephant, and this is the size of the largest ship ever built, the Knock Nevis. With that in mind, let's start going underwater and see what we find out.
Now, with those comparisons, just with a human, it actually doesn't look that big. I mean, of course, it is big, but how many can you fit here? Probably 15 shoulder to shoulder. So I would estimate this to be like, what, close to 100 people wide. I mean, long, shoulder to shoulder. But yeah, still interesting though. I think when it comes to the ships, from what I've heard, they can only get so big because that is the maximum size that the Panama Canal can support. So yeah, if the Panama Canal had its gates way longer, we could theoretically build bigger ships. Fun fact, if you didn't know.
The first milestone is at 40 meters below the surface, which is the maximum depth allowed for recreational scuba diving. A little further down at 93 meters is where the wreck of the Lusitania was discovered, which is interesting because the Lusitania itself is 240 meters long, which
Mhm.
means that it sank in water shallower than it is long, so if the ship was standing on its stern or bow, it would be sticking
Now
out
that's
into the water.
interesting.
Just slightly deeper than that, at 100 meters,
Titanic?
is where diving can become
Oh, okay.
seriously fatal
No.
if you're not careful because of decompression sickness. But that didn't stop a man named Herbert Nitsch to accomplish the free diving world record at a depth of 214
Whoa.
meters. This guy swam down to this level with just one single breath.
That's
A little
gotta
further down, at
hurt your ears, right?
2 meters, we have the scuba diving world record, which was accomplished by another man named Ahmed Gabir.
Holy shit. Do they Yeah, it looks like they have specialized headgear. Because if not, that will burst your eardrum. Damn.
If he had swam down another 111 meters, then he would have reached the height of the Empire State Building if it was submerged underwater. And a little further than that, at 500 meters below the surface, we arrive at the maximum dive depth of blue whales,
Blue
the largest
whales.
creatures on the planet and also the limit of the US Seawolf-class nuclear submarine. At 535 meters, we can witness the maximum dive depth of emperor penguins, and this is when
What? Emperor penguins dive deeper than blue whales? That is
we must
interesting.
bring up the intensity of water pressure. At this
Yep.
level below the surface, the water pressure exerted on a person or the penguins would be roughly equivalent to a polar bear standing on a quarter. So further down the
Oof.
depths at 830 meters would be the height of the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, the tallest building in the world. Once we hit 1,000 meters below the surface, we begin to enter the scary zone. Light from the surface
Abyssal
can no longer
zone?
reach beyond this point, so the rest of the ocean below is shrouded in permanent darkness. On top
This is where all the nope fish live.
of that, the water pressure you would experience at this point would be about the same as if you were standing on the surface of the planet Venus, meaning that you would die very quickly. You would also meet the giant squid at this sea level if the water pressure didn't already kill
Yep.
you. At 1,280 meters, we reach the maximum depth dived to by the leatherback sea turtle.
What? There's gotta be. What other. Sperm whales. Can sperm whales dive deeper than this? Because there's gotta be whales that can dive this deep, right? Because we've always heard about the battles of the giant squid and the whales. So I'm guessing it's the sperm whales?
And further down at 1,828 meters, we would reach the deepest part of the Grand Canyon were it to be underwater with us. Down at 2,000 meters, we start to encounter some of the more terrifying sea creatures, like the ominously named black dragonfish, a carnivorous beast with a stomach that
What?
doesn't allow light to be emitted through it. Meaning that since we're in total darkness underwater at this point, the only way you would ever see this thing is with
Holy
a flashlight.
shit.
A little further down at 2,250 meters,
I did not
we reach
expect
the
that.
maximum depth dived to by both sperm whales
Yes,
and very
there we
frightening
go.
colossal squid.
So it wasn't the giant squid, it was the colossal squid and the sperm whale.
Sperm whales often have sucker marks and scars left on
Yep.
their bodies from battles with the colossal squid that likely take place at these incredible depths. The
Damn.
squids themselves can grow to be 14 meters long and weigh up to 750 kilograms with eyes the size of a dinner plate and razor-sharp sickles in the middle of their tentacles. So yeah, good luck with that down there.
Now, I got a quick question for you guys. Totally unrelated. How many tentacles do you think an octopus has?
Way further down at 3,800
Comment down below.
meters, we can find the wreck of the RMS Titanic. And a bit past that, at 4,000 meters, we start
There we
to
go,
enter
there's
the
the
abyssal
Titanic.
zone of the ocean.
Ah,
Water pressure is at
okay.
an astonishing 11,000 pounds per square inch down here.
Oh,
And
ooh.
there are numerous strange, almost alien-like creatures that inhabit these depths, such as the fangtooth, anglerfish, and viperfish. Down at 4,267 meters is the average depth of the ocean where you would normally expect to hit the floor, but there are parts of the ocean that go significantly deeper than even this. At 4,791 meters rests the wreckage of the battleship Bismarck sunk during World War II, and way down at 6,000 meters is the beginning of the Hadal Zone, named after the
So
underworld
far.
Hades itself. The water pressure down at these depths can become 1,100 times what you would experience way back on top at the surface, which is
I've always wondered, we hear these enormous pressures, right? Water pressure. And since water is all around you, it will basically compress you from all sides and angles. So if let's just say we throw okay, let's say it's a dead person. If we throw it that deep, will it compress into its will it end up looking like a stick figure, if you get what I mean? Or will the water pressure curl it down to like a meatball? Or will it just look the same but all the internals will be crushed? I'm always curious about that. Because we always get the analogy of like a tin can being crushed by the water pressure, but we never get any. At least I've never seen any like graphic when it comes to humans.
is roughly equal to an elephant balancing on a postage stamp or a single person carrying the weight of 50 Boeing 747 jumbo jets. Down at these depths, you would be crushed immediately without any outside protection, but life still exists down here in various strange forms. At 6,500 meters, we reach the maximum depth that the DSV Alvin can dive to, a popular research submarine that helped to discover the Titanic. Way further down at 8,848 meters below the surface, and we have arrived at the height of Mount Everest, were to be upside down and placed underwater. And then, way further past even that, at 10,898 meters, we arrive at the depth reached by James Cameron in 2012.
Yeah, so it was James Cameron.
Mission. The deepest point in the ocean yet.
Did I say James Cameron? I hope I said James Cameron in the intro, else I'm gonna sound stupid.
Reached by humans was back in 1960, though, when two men named Don Walsh and Jacques Piccard reached a depth of 10,916 meters using their Trieste submarine. It took them 5 hours to descend through the ocean to this depth, and they only stayed for 20 minutes before a window cracked and they began to resurface.
Dude, I would lose my shit if that happens. How thick was the window to still have cracked? Damn, that is scary, man. The ocean scares me. Ever since I've played Subnautica, it scares the shit out of me. I think this video comes out after the Subnautica Explained video. I'm not sure about the timeline, but yeah, if you don't have thalassophobia, play that game and you will.
Just a bit further down from there at 10,972 meters, and we reach the average flight altitude of a commercial airliner. So if you've ever looked out of a window while on a flight and looked down to the ground, that's a very good sense of how incredibly deep down into the abyss that we are currently at. Finally, when we hit 10,994 meters, we have hit the bottom of the known ocean called the Challenger Deep, right here on this map, just about 300 kilometers.
There you go. This small island right here, Cebu, that is where I live, and this is where all that shit is happening.
Southwest of Guam Island. However,
I guess it's nearer Guam.
Most certainly even deeper parts of the ocean than this that just haven't been discovered yet. It wasn't until 1997, after all, that the Sirena Deep was discovered with a depth of 10,732 meters, making it the second deepest known point in the ocean. It is estimated that only about 5% of the ocean's floor has been accurately mapped, leaving the other 90% to be currently a mystery. It may be only a matter of time before an even deeper part of our ocean is found, and who knows what we may discover there.
All hail the old ones.
Taking the time to watch this video.
Man, yeah. Oh wait, does he have a plug somewhere?
If you want to stay up to date with videos in the future just like this one, then you can subscribe to my channel by clicking here. And if
yeah guys, this is a crazy video. If you haven't already subscribed to RealLifeLore, very interesting video. I'm very interested if he has more videos that I'd like to watch. If you have any specific RealLifeLore video that you'd like me to watch, go ahead and leave a comment so that I can check it out. But man, yeah, really interesting video. So I was right somewhat that we probably know more about space than we do our own oceans. Oh, we really don't. Well, it's probably not a priority, right? Yeah, I think it's just a priority issue because dealing with the vacuum of space is probably easier than dealing with enormous water pressure. And if you like make settlements down that deep, you have tectonic plates to deal with, which is really non-existent out in space. So I kind of understand the lack of priority to explore the ocean, but then again, we could know more about the Earth if we just took the time to like map out our ocean. All we really need is probably a couple of very how do you call this, very powerful satellites to point a lidar at our oceans or something. And wait, I'm not sure if that would be powerful enough to penetrate that deep of an ocean. Probably not, I'm guessing. But yeah, regardless, if we have the ability to suss out Mars's composition, then we can certainly map out the ocean. It's just a matter of priority, and I kind of get that it's not a big priority right now, and that's okay. But yeah, just very interesting. What could be hiding there? I mean, just gotta hope that it's not one of the old ones. Oh man. Well, yeah, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Link to my Twitter is down in the description below. Go ahead and check it out if you want to. And if you're new here and enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. Let me know your thoughts on the video down in the comment section below and consider subscribing. Also, don't forget to leave your suggestions on what I should check out next. That being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!